What's up everyone, it's the Action Figure Freak once again with another Wrestling Wednesday. We get here the WWE Ultimate Edition Gunther figure by Mattel. Yeah, you already seen that, right? I've got a fucked one. I've got the old Intercontinental Championship with it. I was hoping for getting the new one, but yeah, whatever. Sending that thing back for over 400 kilometers, I don't know, would be too expensive. So yeah, now I get the fucked one, but I don't care. Mostly, I just wanted to have the Gunther figure, since he got big in Germany, and as you know, I'm a German guy. So yeah. Finally got that Ultimate Edition Gunther, so I would say let's don't waste too much time and get this thing opened. And here we get him right out of the box, the Ring General or der Ring General Gunther. Really cool figure as it seems. I think some of the proportions ain't that good, don't look right on a few angles, but mostly I'm pretty happy to have it in the collection. And I hope someday Mattel is going with metal wired capes, like on The Undertaker. That would be necessary at some point. But at first, as always, I would say, let's take a closer look at the articulation. Okay, to the articulation, Mattel has really stepped up over the last few years. Let's see, we get the pretty normal, pretty basic head articulation, so a rotatable pin in here as the neck joint is okay. Then we get butterfly joints, which I'm absolutely glad that we get in the Ultimate line. Ball jointed shoulders, as we know, pretty good. Biceps, triceps, swivels, double jointed, pinless elbows. It's amazing. And horizontal hinges on all the hands. That's what I mean with proportions ain't right. I don't know, that chest piece it just looks a little weird. You see how much of the back it takes, how much of the belly it takes over. It kind of looks a little weird, but I get the point. But yeah, here we get the upper chest swivel, also a hip swivel right here. We get the basic ball jointed legs, swivels up here, double jointed pinless knees. It's freaking amazing. We get the boot swivels, vertical hinges on the feet. These are stiff as hell as always, and they also get loose at first. But yeah, then we get these weird Mattel foot swivels. These ain't working, hate these. And then we get the toe joints, which is pretty amazing. So yeah, that's the articulation of the figure. Let's get over to all the accessories we get with this monstrum. So for the accessories, as you've already seen, we get that really cool coat. So all the pins here are just painted on, but I don't mind that too much. But I hope they change stuff like that in the future. But I'm really glad that we at least get these cloth pieces. They are just way better for display. They look better. You can move the figure with these. We get here once this normal, I would say, neutral face scan. These True FX scans are just amazing, but we'll look in these deeper in a few minutes. Here is a screaming interchangeable head. One eye looks a little off, sadly. And then we have that gritting, aggressive face of him, that killer look in his eyes. Really cool. Of course, we get two flat hands, horizontal hinged, for the famous Gunther slaps. So these are pretty nice. Then we have two interchangeable opened hands. I don't know why these get different skin color. How many mistakes can happen on one figure? A lazy eye, two different colored hands, and the wrong championship. But yeah. So yeah, we get two grabbing hands, and yeah, the Intercontinental-Championship, the wrong one. That's really sad. What the fuck? 2012? Holy shit. Yeah, I don't know how that happened, but yeah. So that's all the accessories. Let's put these on top of here. Yeah, and now we're going to look into the details, mostly the face scan. So yeah, for the details, first up, let's start with that head scan, and I'm gonna say that's the best Gunther face expression we get in action figure form so far. That looks really, really accurate. I mean, like just compare it, like here. Isn't that good? I mean, it's not focusing on the figure as I wanted, but isn't that good? It's pretty good, I would say. And then we also get here the screaming face. So come on, focus, bro. Yeah, as you see, the eyes are a little bit off, but we get here the tongue inside painted. It looks really good as it is. It's just the eyes, just a little bit, but looking from one side, you won't even see it, and due to the shadow of the eyebrows, it's also not that easy to see. And yeah, just again, that gritting face, I think that's actually the best one in here. Oh, god damn. For other details, what do we get? We get the wine red pants, we get these two white stripes on the front here. On the back, also just two stripes. It's nothing too special. You know, Gunther is classic. He's a ring veteran at some point. So just a pretty classic gear. Get these red boots right here with the white stripes and even white soles here. I'm pretty happy that these strings are painted. Meanwhile, like back then, they just made them one colored with the boots, but we get that. I think it kind of feels like the leg proportions are a little off. They are a little long, but it actually fits Gunther. He has pretty high legs. He's pretty big, that dude. And I just realized that we get, oh my god, these are the best working I've seen so far. They are not stiff, they are not loose, they are perfectly right. Oh my god, I didn't. Sorry for interrupting that, but I've never seen these on WWE Elites. Maybe on Rey Mysterio, but could have forgotten that. But yeah, we get these hip raisers, which is just freaking amazing. So there's not much Mattel has to improve to have the best action figures on the market. Like really, it's just making a few new molds, maybe vertical hinged head joints, and other foot joints for sure. But then they would have the best action figures on the market. Holy. But yeah, since that's pretty much all for today, I'm going to put him in one classic pose, and then we're going to do the rating 1 to 10, and then it's pretty much all for today. Okay, I know that might not be the best pose. It's just Gunther doing a slap. I mean, that's one of his most famous moves in the ring. I have to say it's really hard to make this figure stand because he got these long legs and that bad leg articulation, for real. Mattel has to change it up like most of the other figure brands are doing, just like one figure laying around here. G.I. Joe, whatever, Soldier. Like, do you see that? The pin goes into the foot here. You can't swivel it around like that. Most of you already know that. I don't want to bore you, but like, you know, these are really, really bad feet. On this figure, for the rating, to finally get to the rating, I would say this gets an 8 out of 10. It's pretty good. On my particular figure, I would give a 6 out of 10 just because of that, just because of the two different skin colors and the lazy eyes on a few hats. But like, I won't give this figure an 8 out of 10 because these Ultimate Edition figures had one big aim in the beginning, And that was like, we want to take all the stages of a match into one figure. So like entrance, the match itself, and after the match. So that after the match part, they missed out kinda, so we don't have these sweaty ass hats anymore. But I don't think that's so bad. I mean, who the hell cares? Mostly we just get the most important stuff for the entrance and stuff for in the ring action. So like interchangeable hands and the best possible articulation Mattel is doing right now. And yeah, all in all, we get these butterfly joints, these hip raisers, and 6 interchangeable hands as well as 3 hats. So I'm sticking with it. 8 out of 10, mostly also because of the robe. And yeah, since that's pretty much all for today, I hope you could all like and subscribe for more like this. Hope you all have an absolutely awesome day. And now it's finally time to say, action out.